Now, you can believe me, if you want. I really don't give a fuck. If you've noticed when Oladipo goes on interviews and stuff, he always says, I trusted people that I shouldn't have trusted. What he's saying is, remember when he always had those knee pains, leading up to that, devastating quad injury? He had a lot of knee issues. The Indiana Pacers were rushing this guy back. That's the real reason why Victor Oladipo is mad with the Pacers. He actually blames his injury on the Pacers organization. Now, like I said, you can believe me if you want. I don't give a fuck. I don't have duct tape on my mouth that says I sold out for a couple $100. No wonder you dudes look so stressed out. None of this bougie Oladipo stuff started happening until that injury. Because before the injury, Oladipo was fine. Nothing was wrong with him. That tweet that he put out, with him in it, and he said PG, Sabonis, those were three totally different situations. Oladipo's situation had nothing to do with not having talent around him. The Pacers were third in the East before he went down. It was when that quad injury happened is when everything went down. People talk about him saying, I want to play for you guys. He might have said that because at that time, he didn't care about Indiana anymore. That's the truth. Aren't you going to be looking for another job if you feel as though that job is responsible for your injury? But people don't think about this. People only think about the basketball game. National Business Association. If you don't understand now, you will understand by the end of 2022. I promise you. We on the clock. We on the clock. Come on, just give us either Bobo or Kevin Porter Jr. and my night will be good. I'm thinking about saying only big. Like, we really don't... Well, we need bigs, but more so the four. We need a power forward. The guy from Gonzaga, the guy who has the Japanese in him, he would have been perfect. But he's obviously not on the board, so... there's no power forwards I see that I would consider drafting. And no centers I consider drafting besides Bobo. Here we go, Adam Silver is out there. Let's get it. Come on, Kevin Porter Jr., Bobo. Who? Oh, come on. What the? Oh. What the fuck? Yo, wow. Yo, who is this? Basketball idol Zaza Pachulia. Now, before I even get started with this video, if you remember that video and you were an original commenter on that video, shouts out to you. You've been rocking with me since day one. No matter what I say, you still here rocking with me. That's love right there. Y'all the Oladipo subscribers. I call y'all the Oladipo subscribers. Y'all been there. Now these Halliburton subscribers, they just getting used to me. I say some crazy stuff, and my Oladipo subscribers is like, man, that's just born ready talking this shit right there. See, next year at this time, when my Victor Wembanyama subscribers join the train, the Halliburton fans will be OGs by then. And my Oladipo subscribers are going to be double OGs. So no matter what, I shout out everybody that's here. No matter you like me or not. Always remember, Pacer Nation #1 villain, Born Ready Jones. Now, judging by that reaction you saw, You would have thought I was mad at Goga. I didn't even know who Goga was. How could I be mad at somebody I don't know? Before the draft, I take about 10 players that's going to go in the Pacers range. And I study those players. Now, those 10 players aren't the only players I know, but those are the only ones I do a deep dive into. You know, I'd be sitting here lying to you if I said I studied 1 through 60. I'd be lying. I mean, I could get up here and lie and look at a basketball reference page. Why? Because you read numbers off a computer? You Mr. Know-It-All? So in the 2019 draft, Goga was not one of the 10 players I studied. Now, I should have studied him because he was projected to go late lottery. You know, 14 to 18 is not far. I should have did my homework on Goga. But I didn't think I had to because he was a center. We already had 2 centers that couldn't play together. Now you bringing a third? We had no reason to draft him. So I wasn't mad at him. I was mad at whoever decided to draft him. I mean, I ain't saying no names like always, but whoever made the decision to say we need to draft him made a bad decision. And to be honest with you, whoever his agent is should be fired. As an agent, you have to know this situation was not good for your client. I mean, anybody with basketball sense would have known Goga could have went to any team but us at that moment. At that moment, that second, right there, Goga could have went to any team but us. And as an agent, you got to see that. He already had slipped. He was supposed to have been late lottery. His agent could have got him in a better position because it ain't like Goga would have went undrafted. Last year at this time, I thought Goga should have demanded a trade. I mean, think about the situation. We were hiring Carlisle to make the Turbonus thing work. I'm wasting time here. I need to get out of here. My NBA future is on the line. So I thought he should have demanded a trade. Not right now, though, because right now, Goga should easily play 25 minutes per game easily. And I'm going to be honest with you. What do we have to lose? This guy's a free agent, and we don't know a thing about him. We don't know nothing about this guy. I mean, the form looks good. Don't get me wrong. His form looks pretty. But that shit don't go in. Let's keep it 100. So when it comes to Goga, he needs to play a lot because we have nothing to lose. He's a free agent. Let's say he blows up and he's better than what he was projected. Some team will offer him a lot of money, but guess what? Bang! We can match that thing. So when it comes to Goga, play him. I mean, shit, if the Pacers aren't going to use him, somebody will use him. I bet you Ty Lue will use his ass. Other than my man Big Zubac, who they got? Other than Big Zubac, who they got down there? What happens if Zubac get injured? Then what? Insert Goga. Send Goga to L.A. I'm telling you, T. Lue will use his ass. But don't get mad at the facts, though.